Yeah.
In the cafeteria.
Probably.
Welcome back to Planets.
Yay, we have food now. So if you're munching. I'm kind of hungry, so. This has been my meal
If we
all
stay
day.
in the classroom, we can talk to Lucan. Because she said he was there.
Yeah. We don't know where...
So I feel like every day until lunch,
we're gonna get this, I think, every day.
At lunch, specifically.
Yeah.
If we stay in the classroom, we could talk to Lucan.
And then...
If we go to the cafeteria, we could probably talk to Ryu. Because I feel like Ryu is in the cafeteria. I feel like he's a hungry person, and he just eats a lot.
He just, darted out and was like, I gotta get food.
I'm hungry, man.
I understand the feel right now.
I slept everything away. All the calories. Give me this. Hummus. I'm glad I introduced you to hummus.
I know, I'm addicted. And this is, what is it? The roasted red pepper.
Mm-hmm.
And then you finish off the other one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Almost got to it.
With carrots.
Oh. Okay, courtyard. I don't even know where. That might actually be, Caius.
He's just out there. He's wearing pink shoes!
Maybe he's gay.
I think we're hungry. Are we hungry?
We're hungry.
She said she wants to go here.
She wanted to go to the cafeteria. We saved this. That's okay.
Yes. The cafeteria is the most obvious place to go during lunch, so perhaps I'll see Ryuko there. Oh, she didn't know if Ryuko was there. There's a ton of people, but I managed to find Ryuko, and we're having lunch together, which is nice. But all thoughts of me are giving a pounding headache.
Oh.
Now that lunch is over, I want to pick something else.
Okay.
I was on save, though.
Oh.
That was dumb! What should we do today?
We can take them all and then just pick only one of those.
Save Scummit, you mean?
Yeah. I'll
just sit here in class for today. Seems to be the safest place to eat. Not to mention, there's not many people here, so I won't be... Not to mention, Lucan is here! I buy a sandwich from the cafeteria and come back to the classroom. Just as I thought, it's almost empty now. Most students are probably outside for the nice weather. Except for some reason, Lucan is still in the classroom. Surrounded by a bunch of starry-eyed girls. I'm a little bit intimidated to approach his desk, especially if there's a huge amount of girls surrounding him. Just out of curiosity, I move a tiny bit closer to hear the conversation. Lucan-sama, I brought too much lunch today. Would you like to have some? Thank you, Yamaguchi-san, but I have my own lunch today. Lucan pulls out a lunchbox from his bag and sets it on the desk as proof.
It's totally a Transformers lunchbox.
I know. So he brings his own lunch. I wonder who made it for him. Maybe the rumored girlfriend from another school? How scandalous. Just at that moment, Lucan seems to see me staring at him. I hide my face, feeling like a loser. How pathetic am I, sitting here by myself, eavesdropping on his conversation. Kazuoki-san, would you like to join me? Shocked to hear my name, I look up at Lucan, hardly unable to keep my smile on my face. All the girls look away. She's a new student. She's alone. You want the same treatment if you were new?
Yeah, but this is gonna be a problem with Luke and likes her.
Oh man.
We're gonna get terminated.
This is bad. I don't want to be hated already. Hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
But at least I'll make friends with Lucan, even if these girls start to dislike me for it.
Fuck it.
Sure, if it's not a problem. It's not. I invited you after all. I gather my belongings and put them on my desk in front of Lucan, and then turn so I'm facing him.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, what
Sorry
happened?
to be a burden. I thought we weren't going to say that word anymore.
No.
Senpai. No more apologizing, remember? Oh, that's right. I expect the same from you, you know. Of course. I'm being ignored. I'll make sure that girl learns her place.
Oh, well, damn.
The group of girls disappear, taking their unrepeatable thoughts with them. Oh, no. What's wrong? It's nothing. You're really popular with the girls, aren't you, Lucan? Oh, I'm a dear now. I'm sorry. He blushes profusely and looks down at his desk. No, I'm not, really. I mean, I don't try to be. I can't help it. Not to sound vain, just I try to be nice to everyone.
That's like my senpai.
There's nothing wrong with that. But if I'm being honest, I don't know how Lucan became such a popular guy. Sure, he looks good and is shy and makes me feel
He's
a little...
rich.
Usually, shy people like him are ignored, not worshipped.
He's rich.
How do you like planets so far? It's very interesting. I'm glad I've already met such nice people. I already feel like I made friends with you, Ryukun, and Ryuko-san. It's much harder to make friends at my old school. You're friends with Ryu? He's my best friend at this school. No way! You seem to be such the opposite. Maybe that's why we're friends, I'm not sure. But I aspire to be as outgoing as him someday.
Aww.
Oh, he's very outgoing, that's for sure. Are you going to eat lunch, Lucan? Oh, yes.
Oh.
He has a tiny ice cream in there! Lucan begins to open up his lunch. Inside is a colorful assortment of food. It looks delicious, and my mouth is practically drooling. Compared to my drab sandwich from the cafeteria, he's eating a 4-star feast. Who made you this bento? It looks so good!
Did he cook?
Who made it? There he goes, getting flustered again. I made
He
it.
cooked!
You made that? Yeah. That's amazing. It looks so professional. I look closer and I realize something. There isn't any fish or rice or anything like that. There's a cupcake and chocolate and other sweets. Wait a minute. It's all sweet stuff. Yeah, I love sweets. Lucan happily eats one of the cupcakes. This is my dream boat.
This is bad.
Whatever floats his boat, I guess. Wonder he doesn't get cavities. Meanwhile, I eat my sorry-looking sandwich, even though it tastes terrible. I won't be able to get used to eating school lunch every day. Maybe I'll go shopping one day and buy some ingredients. Lucan hasn't talked in a while, so I focus on his mind and see what he's thinking about.
That's not creepy.
Cupcake. Nothing. Lucan is a simple-minded person, too. I wonder what kind of psyche he has. Not telepathy, obviously. If he knew I heard all his thoughts, blah, blah, blah. The rest of lunch passes by happily and peacefully, with Lucan and I chatting about random things. Oh
I
man,
loved it.
that was so cute.
Oh, but
It was great. Maybe we can't see the other boys.
I think we can.
I want to save that right there.
These two are the same, though.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, let's see what the other guys have to say.
If we can find them.
If we can find them, yeah. Or who we meet. That's cute, though. Just the fact that you get the option to look for the other guys, though. Is like,
I'm going to the hallway.
you know hallway?
Oh! I never found anyone to lunch with, but at least I know where my classes are now.
Oh, now she's a little more understood.
It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It's not important. Boys are the only thing that are important.
Okay. If you say so.
We went here, in the hallways. Now we got the courtyard and the roof. So,
Pick one.
it's a nice day. We'll go outside. I
Be
walk
weird.
outside of the hallway and take a step. It's definitely a beautiful day. Sakura petals fly around on the wing. Kiss, kiss, fall in love!
No one's getting married.
I could get used to this. The courtyard seems to be a popular place for lunch. There are students eating in every corner, sitting underneath trees or on benches. I don't know where to sit. Maybe there's a secluded area on the other side of the building? I don't want everyone to see me sitting alone like a loser.
Loser.
I walk along the grass to the back of the building where the track and field house is located. Good, there's no one here. I'll just have a little picnic by myself. As I'm eating, there's a rustling in the bushes behind me. Someone there? I turn around to find the source of the noise. There's a bit of a red peeking out from beneath the trees.
Oh, there he is.
Hello? The leaves stop rustling and the sound of my voice for a brief moment, and then Caius emerges from the bushes. Caius? What the heck is he doing in the bushes? What is he, some sort of creep? His expression is that of pure shock. Clearly he didn't expect anyone to come back here and find him.
What are you doing back here?
Having lunch? What are you doing in those bushes?
It's none of your business.
Yes, it is. Were you spying on me or something? Hiding in the bushes isn't normal behavior, you know.
I wasn't hiding.
Then what were you doing?
Stop being so annoying.
I'm not annoying. Why can't you just answer the question?
It's none of your business what I'm doing.
Yes, it is.
How?
If you were spying on me, it's my business.
Why the hell would I want to spy on you eating? There's nothing interesting about that.
So he's going to avoid my question. Then I'll just see for myself what he was doing. I stand up from the grass and run toward the bushes where Caius was. The moment I get there, he stands in front of me, blocking my view.
I'm drawing. Leave me alone.
Hey! What are you hiding? Dirty magazines or something?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Oh my god, it'll make sense now. You were watching me and then... I had no idea you were a pervert.
Would you know sarcasm if it slapped you in the face?
So you weren't looking at dirty magazines.
No, idiot.
Caius raises his voice, obviously extremely pissed off at my accusation. Uh-oh. I don't want to make him mad. He might use a psych on me. I'd better stop pressing him as creeped out as I am.
No.
Fine, I'll pretend this didn't happen.
You better not tell anyone about this.
He looks at me seriously. I won't. I don't even know what was going on.
Fine.
Caius continues to stand in front of the bush, watching me. Can I eat lunch now?
Go ahead.
But it's uncomfortable with you staring at me.
If I leave, you'll look in the bushes. So I'm just gonna have to stand on. I'm not going to leave unless you leave.
I won't look in the bushes. Really, I promise.
I don't believe you.
You don't trust me at all, do you?
Have you ever given me a reason to trust you?
Touché. In that case, I'll just stay here. Fuck off. I'll stay here. I was here first anyway. It's a nice spot, even with a creepy guy watching me eat. Since you're not going to leave, I guess you can just eat lunch with me.
Why would I want to eat lunch with you?
Why not?
You're the most annoying person I've ever met.
Are you serious?
It looks like I'm joking?
No, not at all. But what did I ever do to you? You hardly know me. Know me. You know me.
You want me to list all things about you that annoys me?
That list can't be that long.
You're loud, you're clumsy, you're slow, you're stupid, you're...
Okay, okay. In that case, you're rude, you're mean, you're boring, you're rude.
You said that already.
That's because you were so rude, I thought I should emphasize it.
Whatever.
Ha! Now you've pissed me off. I'll just leave you alone. I pick up my lunch and leave to find another spot.
Oh.
If Caius wants to be a total jerk, then I'll be one too. There's no point in trying to force a friendship with someone like him. She sounds like a kid.
She does.
Like no, if you're gonna be mean, I'm gonna be mean back.
You broke my Barbie.
You broke my Barbie. It's important. We're gonna get so confused. Like, which one was this? Which one was boy and which one was other boy?
Okay, I know, was this one,
The first one.
The first one?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you say the first one? That was when we went and saw,
Lucan. Lucan.
Oh, yeah, Lucan?
Yeah.
What's this
And
one?
that's when it's Caius.
Oh, you did Caius that one?
Yeah.
So Lucan, Caius, I'll remember it.
I don't understand. Is this 18 minutes? Is that what this means?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really? No, that can't be. No, it has to be the time.
No, it can't be. Oh, wait.
Yeah, 24 hours.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just got the roof. Guess who's on the roof?
The roof!
No, watch, he's just not even there.
Oh yeah, he just went away. He teleported to the town.
We stopped by the cafeteria to grab something. There, on the 4th floor, at the stairwell leading to the roof. We'll be a moody Animu character. It's fine.
Woohoo!
I climb with my lunch in hand to the door to the roof. Hopefully there isn't anyone there.
There should
No, I can't be antisocial. It's my first day. If there's someone here, there's a chance that we could become friends. Yes.
Yeah.
There's a cool breeze that blows against my skin on my face as I step onto the roof. It's nice. Maybe I'll have lunch here every day if the weather permits it. I take my seat down on the cement of the roof and sigh blissfully.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! From out of nowhere, a puff of wet hair. Oh, he did that.
Mm.
That must be a Japanese thing because I've only seen it in Japanese things. Just,
I don't know.
no one actually does it. I whip around, my facing me is Ryu.
You screamed.
Ryu-kun, that startled me.
Your face, it looks hilarious.
Ryu laughs loudly, falling back onto the cement of the roof. It wasn't that funny.
Of course it was. Well, not for you, but it was funny for me.
You're a dick.
You're cute.
Take offense or laugh.
Be nice. I don't know.
It's nice. I guess I get scared easily. Ryu smiles at me brightly.
You're funny, Kazuki-san.
Am I? I'm not sure what I did that's so funny, but Ryu seems amused by me for some reason.
By the way, Kazuki-san, what are you doing here?
Oh, I came here to eat lunch. I didn't expect to see you here.
This is where I eat my lunch every day. It's my secret spot to have from time to have time for myself.
Now we know where all the boys are. It's important. Your secret spot. Am I disturbing you?
Nope. Just as long as you don't ask for my autograph, I don't mind if you join me. Why?
It's so
Just
weird.
don't tell anyone else about it, okay?
Okay, and don't worry, I don't want your autograph. Though, at my old school, the roof was a popular place to eat lunch. Are you the only one that comes up here?
The grounds are a beautiful has a beautiful courtyard, so most people eat there if they want to be outside. The roof is the most secluded place.
You don't strike me as the type who likes to be secluded.
An hour of solitude is good to clear the mind. Do you want to sit on the ground like that? I always keep a blanket up here.
Wow, you come prepared.
I want to be comfortable. The ground's too hard, don't you agree?
Ryu stands up and I follow him to the corner, where there's a small blanket spread out. On top of it is Ryu's bag and lunch and a book.
He reads?
I don't want to judge him, but he doesn't seem like the type of person who reads for fun. He could hardly even keep his eyes open during the literature class.
He's reading anime.
What
Manga.
are you reading, Ryu-kun?
Oh, that book is not mine. It was there when I got here.
He's blushing. I'm a dear. Ryu quickly picks up the book and puts it in his school bag before I can even read the title. If you found it here, why are you going to take it?
I'll return it to the library. There's no point in leaving other people's trash here. Trash. Oh, man, I hope she didn't see that.
If you say so.
Enough, I'm hungry. Let's sit down.
Okay.
Aww.
Ryu and I sit down on the blanket and eat our lunches. Ryu-kun, if no one ever comes here, is this also where you skip class?
Wouldn't you like to know? What, do you want to skip class with me sometime?
Absolutely not.
Well, if one day I'm not in class, maybe you should come up here and check for yourself.
I don't have any reason to do that.
Kazuoki-san, that's rude. I like it though.
I don't know if I should be offended by that or not.
Hey, read my mind right now.
You're really actually thinking about something. You have to actually be thinking about something, and it's difficult to hear while you're talking.
Okay.
Ryu becomes silent and nods. His thoughts come through loud and clear.
Kazuoki-san is really cute.
Oh my god, I pick it. You pick it?
I kind of pick it. It's really cute.
Hey, don't think things like that.
What? Don't tell me you don't like being called cute.
Well, it's not that. It's embarrassing.
But it's a compliment. A proper response is, thank you, Ryu.
Thank you, Ryu. Oh!
Much better. If you're going to read my mind, you better get used to it.
What was that supposed to mean? Geez, I think there's such a thing as being too honest. Ryu takes the last bite of his bread and stands up, stretching his arms out to the sky.
Oh.
Oh, it's Mommy.
Oh.
Mommy. Mama. Mommy's asking about the wedding.
Oh. Things are happening. Moment, please.
Mommy!
In that case, let me just quickly...
Fix yourself.
I'm gonna bring this back into the kitchen. I'm gonna jump over here real quick.
Oh, Mommy! That text hasn't even finished loading yet.
Nope, that's okay. It'll take time.
Ah, I did it!
Oh! Well, something's dangerous. Oh, things are happening.
There we go.
Ah, food!
I just love how,
Oh,
yes.
I love having lunch up here on the roof, don't you?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, waffles. That's my lunch.
Ryu goes over to the fence and jumps over it, standing on the ledge outside the fence. He leans against the barrier, seeming completely relaxed. Ryu-kun, that's dangerous!
Not for me. If I fall, I'll just teleport to safety. Come here and check it out. It's awesome view.
Fine. I go over to where Ryu is staying on the inside of the barrier. Unlike him, if I fall, I die.
You can see the whole mountain region from here. Isn't it beautiful?
I look out, viewing the tall green mountains that seem to touch the clouds. It is really nice. Do you ever go over there using your teleportation on days when there's no class?
Nah, they look pretty from far away. The closer you get to something, the more you can see what's wrong with it. That's true! I love that line.
It is true.
Sometimes it's better to just look at things from a distance. Okay, Debbie. Okay, Debbie.
Wow, that's pretty deep. Dish pizza.
Maybe, but it's true.
You know, you actually seem pretty smart.
It's street smarts, my friend. Actually, don't tell me you mistook me for an idiot.
No, that's not what I meant at all. It's just that you don't pay attention at all in class, so I got the impression.
That's because class is pointless. The things we learn about there don't benefit me at all. I'd rather sleep. What's the point of learning about math or science in the long run? If it isn't what makes you happy, isn't it just a waste of time? Sleep makes me happy, so I'll choose that over studying.
Well, when you put it that way, you have a point. We hear the faint bell of the blah blah blah. Goes, class is over.
Sorry. Oh, you better get a move on. Delinquent girl. It'll probably take you an hour to find your next class.
Hey!
I just said that. See you around.
Ryu gives me a slight wave before grabbing his backpack and leaving me alone on the roof.
Bye-bye.
Wait! He left so quickly. Why couldn't he help me find my next class? I don't understand him at all.
Damn.
And we picked a boy, so we're good.
We did. We picked him.
We'll put him down there. He's much easier to see because we spent so long just fucking off. Now that lunch is over, I have a moment before Jenny and I have arrived. Telepathy class. I'm so nervous. I can't even imagine how it's going to be. I remember Kaya saying that telepathy class is in room 1C, which should be easy enough to find. Since it's on the first floor, I find that room rather easily, but I didn't want to go inside. I think I'm going to have a heart attack. Kazuoki-san. Oh, Lucan-kun, hello. Are you okay? You look lost.
Aww,
Oh no,
babe.
I'm not lost. My class is right here. I'm just so nervous. I feel like I'm going to die. I have no idea what to expect. Oh, I see. I wish I could help you, but I don't know anything about telepathy. But there's not much to be worried about, especially if you're only in the first grade class. It should be easy. I hope so. But Lucan doesn't know that I just became a telepath, so it's probably going to even be harder for me than it is the other students. Tell me how it goes later, okay? Okay. Lucan gives me a small smile before going off to his class.
Bye-bye. Well, he's not a telepath,
Yeah.
so that's for sure.
I wonder what his psych is. I should have paid closer attention to his thoughts. Oh well, maybe I will ask him later. I'd better go inside now. Inside, the class resembles my other classroom. It looks very normal, but not what I was expecting at all. Who's that? A new telepath? I can hear what other telepaths are thinking about me as I enter, looking around with a nervous expression.
Hello. Are you Kazuoki Marin?
Yeah, that's me.
Please take a seat on the empty desk.
Okay. I sit down at the desk in front of the room by the door. Okay, time to start the lesson. The teacher moves in front of the class and starts a lecture.
Telepaths are one of the most hated groups of psychics in the psychic world. That's because the art of reading other people's thoughts is seen to be an invasion of privacy. This is why most advanced PK users have developed the ability to block us from reading their thoughts. But only very advanced psychics are ever able to do this. Oh, so
PK
he's
fire!
advanced. PK fire!
Like Caius. He must be really advanced if he gave us to block off thoughts of his age.
But that's not the point of this school. The point of this school is to teach us how to cope with the psyche in normal society. And in normal society, no one will be able to block you from reading their thoughts. Ooh. That's why we have to learn how to block their thoughts from coming in. That's the art. That is an art that called thought deflection.
Thought deflection, yeah.
This song sounds very familiar to me.
It's probably copyrighted, yeah. What?
Oh my god, this was in Hetaoni!
Oh, yeah. It must be,
This isn't Hetaoni! I'm gonna cry!
Oh my god!
I need a moment!
Oh, GG. It's because it's probably from, like,
It's
the
the free stuff.
free RPG Maker, yeah.
But it's from Hetaoni and it's a... this song plays in certain times and I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I understand. I played the whole game, too.
Oh, I love that. Well, yeah. Oh man, it's hitting me.
Okay.
It's, okay. You can... Fuck. It can be simple to learn how to do this with person's thoughts, but when you're in a room full of people, it takes a very advanced concentration skill. Kazuki, you're a little bit behind since you're new, as we've already started practicing thought deflection with a single partner. It's an uneven number of students now, so you can practice with me.
Okay.
Get into groups of 2 and start practicing.
All of the students go into class with their partners while I go up to the teacher's desk. He instructs me to sit down and across from the desk, so I pull up a chair and sit.
I'm going to unblock my mind and allow you to read my thoughts. You have to try and focus only on my thoughts and not of your classmates. Eventually, I want you to be able to hear nothing but your own thoughts, though this can take months of practicing.
Sounds hard.
It'll be very difficult for you, but you just have to practice each day. Thought deflection takes a huge amount of concentration. You need to focus on your own thoughts and not on mine. Begin.
Right now? I don't even know what to do, but I guess I have no choice. I close my eyes tightly and attempt to concentrate on my own thoughts and not the teacher's. Concentrate.
Focus, focus, focus.
Concentrate. It's incredibly difficult. Imagine having headphones in your ear playing music, trying not to hear the music anymore. I can still hear the teacher's thoughts echoing in my mind, as well as the faint sounds of my classmates. This seems impossible.
You must think of only one thing. Attempt to drown out my thoughts with your own.
I can hear the teacher's voice in my head giving me instructions. Alright, what should I think of? White. White, white, white.
She likes him.
White, 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 white.
What the hell?
Try to fill my mind with the thought of white. Think of white and nothing else. The word white repeats rapidly in my mind. Yet, the thoughts of the teacher wedge themselves in between every word. Ah! I'm sorry. I just can't do this. I open my eyes and suddenly I have the feeling of a terrible headache.
Don't worry. Today was only your first attempt. It only gets easier.
I hope that's true. At the end of telepathy class, I have the worst headache of my entire life and feel like I'm losing my mind. I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't think it would be that hard. I sigh and head towards the dormitory. From now on, I just want to lay down until dinner time. Unfortunately, though, I know. A lot of my teachers for the normal classes gave out homework. Planets is definitely harder than academically than Yasaragi High. I was a smart kid there, but now I feel like a total idiot. I arrive to my room and flop onto my bed, almost relieved that Ryuko isn't here yet. As much as I enjoy her company, for now, I want to be alone and relax. For the next hours or so, I can work on homework, trying to focus. If it isn't too hard, but they gave me such a huge amount that it takes a lot of time. Hello! Oh, hi, Rui. Where have you been?
Excuse me. I'm a part of a club, and we had a meeting today. That's why I'm a little bit late.
What club is it?
Luken-sama Fan Club.
There's a club for that?
Oh, yes! And I'm the president! Oh, God.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised at how little surprised I am.
There's almost 200 members.
You got to be kidding
That's like
me.
every girl and probably 5 guys.
Mm-hmm. What kind of thing would you do in a club like that?
Today we had a discussion on Lucan's schedule. You know, where he goes during free time and all that. We like to keep a watchful eye on him at all times. I'm suddenly not liking this character. Would you like to join? We could get you an application. Or I could.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Could it be that you aren't a fan of Luken-sama? Do you prefer Ryo-sama or the mysterious Kayo-sama?
I'm really not a fan of anyone except for, like, celebrities.
But I heard you had lunch with Ryo-sama today.
That's why it was important where we went to
Yeah.
lunch, because she'd tell us where we were. What? How did you find out about that?
Don't worry about that. The real question is, do you like him?
Rui, I've only been at this school for 2 days. I don't like anyone yet.
Maybe I should rephrase the question. What kind of boy do you like?
I don't feel comfortable answering that question.
Come on, tell me secretly. No one's here but us two.
Oh, well, I guess I like boys who are...
Ooh. So so I know that the only one is the second one though.
Do you think? I thought it would be energetic and happy.
Oh, maybe it is energetic and happy. I know mysterious and cool is Caius.
And because cute and sweet would be
That might be
Lucan.
Lucas.
Because
Or
he's
Lucan.
like...
I keep saying Lucas.
Because he's like...
PK Thunder.
I try to be...
Oh,
PK
yeah.
Freeze!
Yeah, it would be the first one. It would be the first. Because, yeah, he's a little more dangerous.
Ah!
So do you, Sama, as your type? I would never have expected that.
Don't say it out loud. I mean, there are qualities I like. That just depends on the person.
I suppose that is true. Well, I wish you luck with whomever you decide to pursue, Maureen.
I never said I wanted to pursue anyone, did I?
Oh, it's already 6 o'clock. Shall we go eat dinner in the cafeteria? Why did I just make her so happy?
Alright, I guess I am a little bit hungry.
Let's go. I'm a weirdo.
Tonight there was a comfortable atmosphere in the cafeteria. Since we've arrived earlier than yesterday, there are a few more students sitting at the tables, eating and talking happily.
What do you want to eat tonight, Maureen?
It's a little bit chilly out, so soup sounds good.
Okay, go find a seat and I'll order.
Alright. I go off to find an empty table for Ryuko and I to sit at, but all of the tables seem to be full tonight. Students sit sporadically with their homework spread out on the table. There isn't a lot of room for the two of us.
Oh no! Kazuki-san! Fancy seeing you here!
Good evening, Kazuoki-san.
Hey, we're bros.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Ryu and Lucan appear, carrying trays of food. Lucan has a plate of dessert, while Ryu's plate is piled high with all sorts of food. He must have had to pay extra to get all that. Hello! With his free hand, Ryu grabs onto my arm. Ryukan!
I'm starving! Let's find a place to sit!
What? Are you inviting me to sit with you?
Duh! You're wandering around like a weirdo again, so I figured you needed someone to sit with.
For your information, I'm going to sit with Ryuko. Uh-oh.
Oh.
What's wrong, Lucan-kun? She's a bit upset.
Uh-oh.
She's a fangirl.
She's a fangirl. Uh-oh.
Oh, I gotta go. Ryuko, don't stare at them like that. They're humans too, you know.
But I can't believe you're friends with both of them, Maureen. You're so lucky. How do you do it? I've chased them once, and it's amazing.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. I have to get pictures. Okay. Do you want an autograph too?
Ryuko pulls out a camera from her bag and points it at Lucan and Ryu. Lucan seems extremely uneasy, but I think Ryu likes all the attention.
Look at the girl.
Yeah. Ryu poses for the
Looks like
picture while
Russia.
Lucan stands there awkwardly. The blinding light fills the entire cafeteria, distracting everyone's attention from the commotion we're causing. Hey, is that Lucan-sama and Ryu-sama over there?
They're so hot.
A crowd of girls quickly appears, and around the two of them.
Oh my god!
And a couple of them even elbow me and push to get in front of me. Hey, there's no need to be so rude! They ignore my yells completely, and all of their attention focused on Lucan and Ryu. Excuse me! No one hears me over the sound of the camera click and the screaming girls. Lucan is trying to escape, but there's no way through that to get through that wall. Ugh, how annoying. Even Ryuko is ignoring me. Angrily, I grab the food that Ryuko got for me and carry the tray outside to the grounds. It's too noisy and annoying to try and get dinner in there. It's crazy how popular the two of them are. I sit at the step outside the girls' dormitory with my food and let out a sigh. Suddenly, I'm feeling a bit homesick.
Where's your friend?
Planets is so different from my old school, and things change so suddenly that I don't know if I can ever get used to it. I wonder if Haruhi or my parents will ever come visit me. Or will I get to visit them? Losing my appetite, I push my food aside and look up at the night sky. There's a slight wind outside, rustling through the silhouetted tree leaves. I won't ever fit in here. That much I know for sure. Not to mention my collectively classes are really hard. Oh, why did this happen to me? If I hit my head again, will things go back to normal? I stand on my feet and go over to the wall of the building and then begin to hit my head against it.
Uh-oh, is he gonna be nice to us now?
Do I have to get a stupid concussion again? Is that how to get rid of the stupid telepathy power?
Ow. Ow. What are you doing?
I turn around to the sound of a voice rubbing my head on the spot where I was hitting my head.
Oh, yep, there he is.
It's Caius. I wonder what he's doing here, of all places.
You're even weirder than I thought.
I thought if I hit my head, I can make my powers go away.
You don't want to be a telepath anymore.
No, I don't. The school is, well, I don't think I fit in very well.
That's because you're abnormal. I mean, look at yourself.
I pull my hand away from my head and see the blood in the crevices of my fingers. Wow, I really am an idiot, aren't I? I guess I'm just a little bit homesick.
Get over it. You will get used to it eventually.
You aren't very helpful, you know.
I'm not trying to be helpful.
I kind of figured it out. I kind of figured that out. What are you doing here anyway? This is the girls' dormitory.
Going for a walk?
By yourself?
Do you see anyone else with me?
Well, no. I was just asking.
You shouldn't ask pointless questions. It's a waste of breath.
Are you worried about me losing my breath?
Don't twist my words.
I was only joking. Oh, but if you're here this late, could it be that you live in the dorms? I thought that since your father was the principal, you might live somewhere else.
Why do you want to know where I live?
I don't. I'm just trying to make conversation. Jeez, give me a break.
Then stop asking stupid questions. If you don't care about the answer, don't ask.
Okay. Seriously, this guy is impossible to talk to. Hasn't he ever heard of small talk?
Probably not. No. He's probably been sheltered his whole life.
Oh, yeah.
Poor baby.
But this may be the longest conversation we've ever had. I might be getting it somewhere, even if moving at the pace of a turtle with a broken leg. Hey, Caius-kun, since we're both lonely, maybe we should become friends.
No, I don't need friends.
Why not? Don't you think having at least one could be nice?
It's pointless to trust people. They'll only hurt you in the end.
He has such a sad past. I can just
no.
fucking tell.
He was betrayed. He was hurt. Something
my
happened.
God.
My precious baby.
Kind of like Lucan. You know, Lucan doesn't have bays.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a bay. He does it
doesn't
all
have
himself.
friends.
Caius had a bay, and then the bay went and cheated on him.
Like, maybe it was like the family. I don't know.
But his
Anybody.
dad's nice.
His dad's nice, but
Maybe his parents are divorced, and he thinks that because of that, he can't trust people.
Maybe, baby. Everyone disappears at some point.
Totally what happened.
Protecting yourself is the only way to survive in a world
Maybe
like
his
this.
power is like shielding himself. No, because then that wouldn't help them get to the school. Maybe he can make bubbles! Just like
big bubbles. I don't know. He has to do something.
maybe he's like a squib. You honestly think that? Maybe you haven't met very nice people before.
I've met enough people to know that they're all the same.
Caius-kun. Sorry.
Be respectful.
God damn. Did someone betray his trust before?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, you're so dense. I feel sorry for him, although he's a jerk. He's only like that because he doesn't want anyone to become his friend.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. He just walked away like, fuck it.
Caius-kun, wait! He's gone. Man, each time we have a conversation, he's Batman.
He's like, I can't have her know.
I can't have you know I'm Batman!
It would help if you get hurt. Don't want that.
I've gotten myself into a bad mood now. It'll be best for me to go to sleep and wake up refreshed in the morning.
God, I like him.
After changing into my pajamas, I lay down on my bed and close my eyes.
Good night.
Sleep instantly envelopes me.
It's only been 2 days.
I know. How long is this game?
Long ass time. Yeah, I know. Like, what is gonna happen?
A good night's sleep is always helpful. Yes.
True.
I sit up. I wonder if it's possible to read the thoughts of someone while they're asleep.
Ooh, you
I
can see
get
her
out
dreams.
of my bed and stand over Ryuko, focusing in on her thoughts. But
I just
hear nothing but
imagined.
my
Okay,
own.
can we just take a second? I just imagined her looking over like, like some Dragon Ball Z shit.
Yeah. Too bad. It would be cool to have ability to see other people's dreams. Maybe there are some telepaths out there with the power to do that. There's still so little I know about the different kinds of psyches. After what happened last night, she does have a GameCube right there. It's her GameCube. I really want to eat with Ryuko again. I really don't want to eat with Ryuko again. I think I'll go to breakfast early.
Now we
I
know
change
why
into
she's
my
nutty.
uniform and head to the cafeteria to eat. I order today's breakfast and find a table for myself. There are very few people who wake up this early, so finding a spot to be alone is pretty easy. Jeez, why am I being so antisocial? Maybe I should try harder to talk to people. Just at that moment, Ryuko appears at my table carrying a tray of food with her. A worried look clouds her face.
Marine, don't tell me. Did you request a room change?
A room change?
Every roommate I ever had changed the room after a day of having me as a roommate. Did you?
Oh no, of course not.
Really?
I didn't, really. Why did you think that?
I'm so relieved.
Ryuko sits down and starts to eat her food.
You left for breakfast without me, so I thought you were trying to cut ties with me.
Oh no, I just didn't want to wake you. Well, that's not exactly true. I feel too bad for Ryuko to change my roommate. But I think I can understand why so many people have decided to change rooms after knowing how she is. She's definitely strange. Hopefully, I'll be able to get used to her, even though she can be a nuisance. She has some good qualities, too. I must apologize for yesterday. Oh, that's you.
That's me. I got carried away. I hope you don't think poorly of me after that.
No, I don't. But seeing the type of reaction to Lucan and you is very unusual. They are only students, after all, not famous celebrities.
I see. But that's common here at Planets. There's a very large distinction between what is popular and what's not.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I think I'm already at the bottom of the popularity meter.
Why would you think that? You can't be friends with Ryu and Lucan and be unpopular.
Well, I don't really like being the center of attention, so I don't want to be popular. I'm not shy, but having the spotlight on me is just unnerving.
Were you popular at your old school, Marine?
Not really. I only had one best friend. But isn't it better to have a friend that you can tell everything to and then 100 friends you can't?
I suppose that's true. But I don't know anything about that.
That's so sad.
Oh,
A sad thought is in Ryuko's head. She doesn't know anything about having a friend. Poor Rui. I'm a little shocked that she hasn't been able to make one single friend, as hard as she tries.
Too bad. Time for class. See you later, Marine.
Bye. He just floated off screen.
Right.
Woo!
Well, she is phasing through. It works for her.
Ryuko throws away her unfinished food before dashing out of the cafeteria. Sure does leave fast. I can see her as the type of person to get lost, so maybe she just gives herself a time cushion in case. Speaking of getting lost, I better head out too. Once the bell rings, I quickly head to my classroom to avoid a huge crowd. Unfamiliar places always seem bigger until you know where things are. On the way to class, I see Caius emerge from the administrator room looking irritated. Oh. Or maybe that's just his default face. I stand by and watch as he walks through the halls with his head down. His movements are quick. Did something happen? I wonder if he got into an argument with his father. The thoughts of people around him are all the same. What a scary guy. I heard he doesn't have a heart.
Oh, crap. He looked at me.
I don't know Caius that well myself, but I'm sure he's a good person underneath all that hard persona. Personable. Maybe he and Ryuko should become friends. They both seem very misunderstood. But if Caius thinks I'm annoying, there's no way he'd be able to endure Ryuko's personality. As he starts to walk past me, I try to get his attention. Hey, Kai! Hey! He moves past me without much of a glance in my direction, bumping into my shoulder.
Bye.
Caius ignores me, not looking back as he disappears into the crowd. Was I really feeling sorry for him earlier? Oh, I take that back.
Oh, he just
what
had
a jerk!
Day.
Cause you had a bad day. The complete rejection from Caius put me in a fairly bad mood, but luckily Ryu and Lucan are the opposite of him. They should be able to cheer me up. I enter class 4A and head for a desk. Oh, maybe if we go to 4C, we end up in Caius' class, and he's just like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Oh! Maybe we'd have learned.
No.
Oh no, that would just be normal class. Never mind.
The bell should ring soon, so the class is almost completely full. Except, Ryu isn't here! Wonder where he is. Classes aren't going to start soon. Good morning, Kazuoki-san. Lucan greets me from his desk with a pleasant expression on his face. Hello! You look so refreshed for early morning. You're not a morning person? Not even close. I'd be happy to sleep until noon. Maybe you should drink some coffee.
No.
You drink coffee, Lucan-kun? I don't need it. Morning is my favorite time of day. Wow, I envy that type of person. In my opinion, mornings should be outlawed. I can't help but notice Ryukun's empty desk. Oh, don't fret over him, Kazuoki-san. Ryu's my roommate. He's not sick. There's nothing to worry about. And then he's cutting class. I don't believe he would cut class on a day like this. He'll be here. What? Is today a special day? Before I can ask, Lucan carries on. I imagine he just overslept. You didn't wake him. That's impossible. The first time I tried to wake him simply, he didn't respond at all. So I tried hitting him, splattering him with cold water, and throwing on heavy objects. But nothing works. It's hopeless. Heavy objects? You might have killed him. Don't worry, he'll be here. The class settles into their seats and the bell rings. Lucan smiles to me when I sit down, earning a new few glares from the girls sitting beside him. Bitch! How dare you!
How dare you get smiles?
How dare you sit at your assigned seat?
And get smiles from Lucan. I gotta have a fucking spot.
Senpai!
This thing, like, eats you.
Oh, that's easier.
Stupid couch.
Couch.
We need a better couch for our queer show.
This one worked, but
It's too hard.
it's too hard.
I can't imagine what they're thinking about me right now.
Vlogging.
What?
Just like two queers on a couch. That'd be funny.
Settle down, class.
Oh, settle down.
I'm boring.
Just as class gets under his clothes, the door bursts open and Ryu appears in the doorway. Voice.
Yo!
Hey, look, you.
What?
So thank you for saying yo!
Yo!
Yeah, I do.
Luckily, his messy appearance works for him. Because it's obvious he had no time to brush his hair at all.
It's fine.
His greeting is met with amused silence, and Ryu looks around to see and realize he's the last to arrive.
Oh, a little late again. Just noticing that, Takashima. Do you want my excuse, Sensei?
A vein becomes clearly visible in the teacher's head.
Quiet, Takashima. I'm sick of your constant lateness.
Oh.
Sensei, I said I have an excuse. No more excuses. You'll have intention today. Aw, no way!
Wow. Sensei's really mad. Not that I can blame him. Ryu just walked into class late and then made a huge scene. Any teacher would be upset at that.
You're a teleporter. Is it honestly that hard for you to show up on time? I thought the purpose of the school is to learn how to control our psyches, not use them for everyday things.
You questioning me?
You questioning me, Takashima? What? This sentence didn't have a question mark at the end of it. Don't be smart with me. Sit down and, before I call the administrator.
The administrator knows.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, I forgive him.
He's not that stuff. Okay. I don't have a
Conniption.
conniption. What the fuck is a
A
conniption?
conniption pit? A conniption pit is like when people just like
Spaz out, basically.
spaz out in like the worst way, where they get angry and they like act inappropriately. A conniption pit.
No, don't do that.
Ryu saunters to his desk and sits down with a sigh, oblivious to the increasingly furious look on the teacher's face. Class muffles their laughter to avoid giving the teacher another reason to explode. He continues the class with an angry atmosphere about him, eyes locked firmly on Ryu. If Ryu falls asleep, I fear for his life.
Honestly, I'm not cut out for this. Since today is a B day, the first class is physical education. I hope you all ate a good breakfast.
Physical education! Out of shock, I yelled in front of the entire class. I thought I got lucky escaping PE class, but apparently, things were too good to be true. Everyone turns to stare at me, a few of them not so successful in muffling their laughter this time.
Oh, that's right, Kazuoki-san. There's an A and a B schedule here at Planets. B day is physical education, science, math, and history.
I always hated physical education class. I can hardly run for more than a minute without feeling like I'm going to die. Taking education into the end is a joke. It's just an opportunity for fit kids to embarrass the out-of-shape kids. There isn't really much education involved. Kazuoki-san, you look distressed. I hate doing anything physical. It's just so hard. Don't worry too much about it. The main point of physical education is the rivalry between our class and the class next door, 4B.
Oh, is he gonna be in 4B?
There's a rivalry between the classes?
That bastard Caius is in 4B!
I called it again!
It's my goal to destroy him in every competition we have.
Judging by his eagerness, this must be the reason why Ryu wouldn't skip class today.
Yeah. Sensei, what's today's challenge? You'll find out when you change into your gym clothes. Start heading to the locker room, please.
If I was Ryu's sensei and he pissed me off today, I'd say you don't get to participate in PE today.
Aw, he'd be like,
He'd be so angry.
Sensei!
My rivalry!
My pride of gym.
That'd be me. I'd be like, you don't get to participate in gym today, sorry. You've been late too many times.
But it's a required class thing, so.
No, I could do it. The class stands up excitedly, all crowding out the door.
And no arguments with the 4B class on the way there.
I follow my class to the locker rooms and they chatter with anticipation. It seems like PE class is a big event here at Planets. Back in Yasaragi, everyone hated it. And then again, I just had a realization. Are you allowed to use your psych during physical education?
Of course, what's the fun without that?
But that puts some people at a huge disadvantage. My psych wouldn't help me at all. Well, technically you aren't supposed to use your psych, but no one really listens. Even the teachers get involved in the rivalry, so they kind of ignore the rule. That sounds pretty intense. After hearing that, I can't deny that I'm feeling a little anxious myself, but I've seen Ryu use his teleportation so far, so seeing other psychs in action should be thrilling. No wonder everyone get hyped for gym class. It's their opportunity to show off their true powers. Although it sucks for people like me whose psych isn't beneficial at all to physical activities.
Besides maybe knowing what they're gonna do.
Yeah. I think it'd be good for like a fight.
Yeah. Because people have to think about what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucan and Ryu disappeared into the boys' locker room, so I followed the girls into the appropriate locker room on the left. No, just walk into the boys' locker room, it's fine.
Hi, Caius!
Inside the locker room, there are girls from the other class, none of which I recognize, so I feel extremely uncomfortable having to change in front of all of these unfamiliar people. Then I notice amongst them is a girl with green hair, secluded from everyone else.
Hi.
Really?
Oh, Marine-chan! Are you in class 4A?
Yeah, I am!
So that makes us rivals then. I hate to say, but telepaths have absolutely no advantage in the physical challenges.
Yeah, I figured that much.
It's the phasers and teleporters that have the most advantage, and in some situations, the ones who can use telekinesis.
Telekinesis?
It's the ability to move objects using only your mind. Very beneficial in sports like baseball and American football.
Do you know anyone who can use telekinesis, Ruby?
Oh, you don't know yet? Well, I'm sure you'll find out soon enough.
You bitch!